Hi everyone, Nathan Hall here. Thanks for watching this movie, which is going to be about acting careers, how you can get started. In live class, we'll talk about who would like to be an actor or actress. I know at least a few people would. We're going to look at how to get started, look at who some of your favorite people are. I like Jennifer Lawrence myself. She actually does a lot of really neat roles. What the steps are to getting started, because most of these people started the same way. Well, her dad, Angelina Jolie's dad, was a famous actor, but these other ones really had to work hard. And what kind of movie would you like to star in? That will be a question as well. So our big goal here, writing a simple paragraph. This will be another writing assignment, but we're going to look at how somebody become an actor, what are some jobs in entertainment. Here's our reading. To start, you need an audition. They know they want a character. They don't know you. You got to prove you can be that character. That's the audition. You come in, sometimes they'll give you a script, a piece of paper with everything written down. That will be one of your vocabulary words, like everything else underlined. Other times, improvise. All right, what would so-and-so do here? So the casting agent knows what they want. If they want a little rock and roll midget, little person, you guys might be out of luck. Especially you girls out there. If they think they want a man, might not happen. So you have to prove you can be that character. This guy, Harrison Ford, he was supposed to just read for actresses, but they said, "We like you, Harrison. You have the part." That can happen too. So auditions, sometimes done alone. Sometimes the director will be there to watch. The director is the person who tells the whole story, tells everyone where to go in the movie or the play, where the camera should go. It takes hundreds of auditions to get a part. Most actors, they spend years trying to get their first role, and sometimes the first role not so good. Here we have Kristen Stewart from the Twilight movies. I have one of her worst ones here. We'll talk about in the live class, where she did a horrible job, but they were just too nice to tell her, but she figured it out. So some vocabulary: audition, cast, director, script, improvise. These will be below. Genre. It's a type of movie. Everyone picks one. You can do romance movies. You can do action. You can do historical, like Daniel Day-Lewis here. Science fiction or westerns, combine them. Or maybe a little comedy, like Mike Myers does. A lot of times, if it's live action, you'll have to wear makeup, a costume, and use a prop. And special effects, well, in the movie it looked like she was riding a wolf. This is what it looked like in the real world. She did pretend she was on a wolf with doing this. Props we'll look at too. These are things to make them safe. Genre, any category or type of something. Music, movies, and plays. So how to become an actor. We'll talk about this in live class. Little reading and discussion. This will come up down below with your homework activity. So be sure to go through these slides. Any questions, we'll talk about them in the live class. And an important thing to remember is you have to start small. Sylvester Stallone started as the guy in the background of a Woody Allen movie. Brad Pitt started by doing potato chip commercials. Ben Affleck started by doing Burger King commercials. But what if you say, "Mr. All, I don't want to be an actor"? Fine. Other roles you can do you might want to think about. Stuntman. See, here's Brad Pitt and his stuntman. I don't know which is which. Just look like an actor. Then you get to do dangerous stuff. You get to drive cars real fast, get set on fire, jump through windows. If you notice, whenever an actor does that, they'll hide their face, they'll conceal their face. You won't see their face. And what you can't see looks close enough. He could also be the producer, like Michael Bay. Ever watch the Transformers movies? He's the one who makes them happen. And what if you're into the story? What if you want something a little better? Well, writers. Writers make the scripts. If you learn to write pretty well, and even then, don't even worry about language, spelling, sentence structure, and such. Important thing is, can you make a story that people connect with? Can you make people feel? If you want to make people feel scared because they're running away from robots, he made millions doing that. Not joking. Millions. So questions. You will have a homework assignment down below. Look over these vocabulary words. They might show up again on the vocabulary test. And that's it for here. Our main goal here will be some persuasive writing. Get ready to do some persuading about acting professions. This video's gone for 5 minutes. That's long enough. Cut. It's a wrap.